Hey, what's up, guys? So, Bobby here, and I just got off an awesome webinar just a couple days ago about building funnels. And I had a friend ask me about it. She's like, "Hey, would you like to just sit down and share your notes?" And I was like, "You know what?" I was like, "The questions you probably have about funnels is probably one that many people have. So, how about this? I'll just do a video, and then when I'm done with it, I'll let you know. That way, not only am I sharing what I learned with you, I can actually share it with other people as well. So guys, I am not a master funnelologist. I am just sharing what I have learned. I hope you find value in this video. And if you would like to see more training and maybe a more in-depth training about this, then just at the end, I'll give you an invitation to get on my newsletter and we can go from there. I can send you some stuff. But for right now, like I said, this is just a 15-minute crash course. I'm 1 minute in, so let's get going. I'm just going to lay the foundation and then I'm actually going to build a funnel in front of you live. So I didn't do a slide about this, but what is a funnel? So a sales funnel is a series of steps that a visitor goes through to reach conversion for your product or your service, or if you're network marketing, like your opportunity. So you basically start off with traffic. That's pretty wide. You narrow that down into leads. Those are people who opt into your funnel, and you're going to see what that means here in a second. And from leads, you narrow that down even more. You get prospects, people who are hot, they're buyers. You want to actually talk to them, preferably on the phone if you can, and then they convert themselves into sales. So that's basically what a sales funnel is. Let's scroll down and I'll give you the foundation. So you want to build a customer avatar, because there's a saying in marketing, and it's so true. If you're marketing to everyone, then you're actually marketing to no one. So things to think about is their age, their sex, are they married or single? What level of education do they have? Because if you're selling like a high level education product and you're talking to a high school graduate or somebody that dropped out, you're probably talking to the wrong audience. Or if you're selling, yeah, so you understand. So profession, income level, what kind of car do they drive? Because that says a lot about a person, does it not? If you're in health and wellness, do these people work out? If you're in travel, are you talking to people that travel? Where do they travel to? How often? How much free time do they have? Because if your product or service takes their personal time, how much time do they have to actually use it? What keeps them up at night? What kind of problems are they encountering? And in these problems, what would they pay anything to have solved? Because there are those problems like, yeah, it's a nagging thing and you can kind of let it go on forever. But if you have a flat tire on your car and there's only one tire shop around, you will quite literally pay anything to get back on the road. So, and what problems can you actually solve? Are you in health and wellness? Do you do energy products? Are you in health and beauty? Do you do like facial creams? What does your shake do? What does your company do? How can you solve their problems? And how can you help them? These are things that you need to keep in mind, and things that when you're building your funnel, you need to speak to. So just moving right along here, let's go on to, once you have an avatar, how do you actually get them to opt in into your funnel so you can have permission to market to them? And you have to do a lead magnet. What a lead magnet basically is, it's just an irresistible bribe offering some specific value in exchange for their contact information. And here's the key with a lead magnet. It has to be, 100%, it must be a specific problem that you're solving with a very specific solution to a specific segment of your market. Because like I said earlier, if you're marketing to everyone, then you're actually marketing to no one. Even if you think your green juice will solve everybody's problems, and which it may, it's quite possible. The problem is not everybody wants it. So regardless of how good it is, you actually have to be speaking to a specific problem with your specific solution to a specific segment. Because talking to everyone, it's like trying to speak one language and solving the world's problems. It doesn't work that way. You have to be specific in these three areas. So what are types of lead magnets that you can put in front of your target audience or your avatar that they will opt in for? So you can do a PDF or a free report. You can do like a short video training. Now this is not like an extensive video training. This is just like maybe a short 3 to 5 minute thing, maybe a 15-20 minute video training. And you'll see why in just a second. It can be a replay of a webinar. So if you had like a hot webinar, but they weren't available for it and they missed it, then a webinar replay is huge. An audio file or a podcast, a checklist. Checklists are big. Like you can do like 25 affirmations to have more freedom in your life or something. I don't know. Ebooks are really big. Cheat sheets. So if you're in a business where there's duplication, like in network marketing, cheat sheets for building a business, that's huge. All right, so a 5-point checklist for creating a lead magnet. Like I said, it must be specific. It also must be results driven. It can't be vague in the results category because people don't want to just consume information these days. People are in a very results driven, goal oriented sort of mindset. So you need to speak to that. So it must be results driven, and it must be a high perceived value. If it's of great value, of actual value, but they don't perceive it as valuable, then they're not going to opt in for it because there's so many people out there putting information on the internet. Your prospect's not going to stop and say, hey, let me just opt into this because I want to. They're an information overload. They're getting so many emails from people like us every single day. So it must have a high perceived value. Again, it must have a high actual value. It must actually solve their problems and give them the results they're looking for. And like I said earlier, you don't want too long of a lead magnet because we're in a microwave sort of generation. People want rapid fire consumption, so you must give that to them as well. All right, so just create this fake avatar. My buddy's name is Jack the Beef Eater Jameson. I hope you enjoy the irony here. But he started a New Year's resolution to lose weight, but he's hit a plateau, and he wants to lose 20 pounds before his beach vacation. Jack is a very busy professional with very little time for the gym, and Jack just hates diets because he knows that he never sticks with them. So let's look at Jack, and this is who we're speaking to because Jack's not just Jack the Beef Eater Jameson. Jack represents a segment, a very specific segment of our target market. So he's someone who's busy. So if we say, hey, Jack, here's a 90-minute exercise program that you need to do 5 or 6 days a week, he's not going to opt in for that because it doesn't appeal to him. Or if you say, hey, Jack, I have this amazing diet that you can lose 20 pounds on before your beach vacation, it's not really going to appeal to him because he's not that segment of the market. He's not a dieter. He doesn't spend his life in the gym. He wants something that he can do quickly and do it without being on a diet. So let's, in front of your eyes, I have another 7.5 minutes, including signing in, to build a funnel right quick. So guys, I'm on a system called MyLeadSystem Pro. And what it is, it's an education platform. But they also offer tools and resources for marketing online. So I'm going to show you how I can come into MyLeadSystem Pro in just a matter of minutes, build a funnel for you right quick. So I'm going to launch MLSP Funnelizer. I'm going to come in here, create funnel. I'm going to title it Jack Beef Eater because I know it's not real. I'm not going to use this in the future. I'm just going to do the slug. It's going to be Jack. Create my funnel. So we have different templates here within inside of MyLeadSystem Pro. I want to go to the opt-in pages. And let's see which one do I want to use here. I'm just going to do a simple one. I love the ocean and cliffs, so I'm going to use this one right here. This one I'm going to call it capture page. I'm just going to, I like putting numbers here. I don't know why, that's just my thing that I do. I'm going to come in and let's see. I want to make an offer for Jack. So let's go back to Jack right quick. Alright, so Jack started to lose weight at the new year. He wants to lose 20 pounds before his beach vacation. He's a busy guy with no time for the gym, and he hates diets. So let's go talk to Jack right here. Let's see. Jack. Let's see. We want to give Jack an ebook to opt him in. So this ebook reveals the secrets. ... How to lose 20 pounds in 30 days without going to the gym ... and without using bland or fad dieting. Awesome. So this is something that speaks specifically to our friend Jack. And let's go here. So let me show you the different fields we can do within the MyElite System Pro Funnelizer tool. So when he enters his name and email here, I'm not going to enter mine, but when he does, it's actually going to go to our autoresponder. Sorry, got sidetracked for a second. So I use Aweber. There's many different ones out there, but Aweber, what I like about it, the usability is very nice, and it has tons of training within the platform. So I'm not marketing to any health and wellness people right now. I market to home-based business professionals, but I'm just going to use this as an example. And what you'll see when it pops up here, you'll have, let me scroll this up. You see that you have 1 of 5 integrations that are possible. So that lets you know that it's integrated. So when I send this to Jack, he is now on my newsletter list, and I have permission to market to him through that means. Also, if you're a member of MyElite System Pro, you can go down here and do an integration for that as well, and add that integration. And now I have 2 out of 5, and Jack is actually in my MLSP CRM, so I can follow up with him accordingly. So that's pretty cool. This right here, you can change over here. So I like to do all caps. Click here to access ebook now. I can change the color of that if I wanted to, but I'm just going to go over the basic stuff right now. You can show and hide anything. I can actually change this picture if I want. I can show and hide any content here. So if I wanted to hide the sub headline, I could get rid of that. If I wanted to hide the main headline, I could get rid of that, but I'm not going to hide anything. I like the way it looks. If you want to update all the information here, so it's 2016, change the copyright. You can change that on the fly. And you see right here, it says select an action. Right now it's currently do nothing. What I would do if I were making this ebook for Jack, I would put this ebook on a Dropbox file, or maybe like a Google Drive file I would put it on. And then I can go to URL and type that in here. So as soon as he or she clicks on this button to access the ebook now, you send them to this custom link where they can actually download it, because you don't want to send them through a series of hoops or through the circus to be able to get your lead magnet. But like I said, it's rapid fire consumption these days. People want it right now. If they can't get it right now, they're probably going to be uninterested. They might not even go to that first email right away and open it up. So you want to make sure that they can get it right away. That's very important. So you can actually host this on Canva, or if you have like a video series, you can put it on Vimeo or YouTube, or you can send them to your blog. If you have like an audio file or like a podcast download, you can send them to SoundCloud. Really, whatever suits your lead magnet, you can do. So you see, I went through this training, the presentation, just giving you a little bit of background. I actually built out a funnel for you in less than 15 minutes. So this is basically what it is. You can see the power of the MyElite System Pro platform and how quickly and easily you can do things like this. I actually wanted to show you too. If I want to change this background image, I can do it as simply as this. Let's go to Google right quick, our friend Google. I'm going to type in lose weight. Go over here to images, see what I get. Cool, so here's my buddy Jack. Jack's going to have abs soon. So I'm going to save this image as. Maybe if my computer hurries up. There we go. I'm going to save this to my desktop soon as it hurries up. Come on, PC. I want to do this in 15 minutes. Let's make this happen. Alright, so then I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to save these changes so I don't lose anything in the process. And then I'm going to go to my settings, media, Add new image. I'm going to go find it on my desktop. Lose weight. Jack. I'm going to upload this image. So there it is. Awesome. I'm going to go back. Oh no. Let's see here. So I'm going to close that editor. I'm going to come back in here. Edit page. There we go. Got it back. So I'm going to show you how I can change this background image right here. So I'm going to click on the image itself. Go to change image. I'm going to select the image, and boom, there I go. I have a custom funnel for a specific use. So you can do this for any industry, any niche. It's pretty awesome. I hope you enjoyed this video. And like I said, if you want more trainings like this, just go to a link in the description of this video. It's www.freedomwithbobby.com/newsletter. And I send out daily trainings to my email list about marketing, networking, prospecting on social media, and other tips and tricks that I learned along the way. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care, and God bless.